Hello and welcome to Riffraff, where we watch movies and give our comments.
Yes.
And this is the summary episode.
Summary episode of Scanners, was it?
Scanners, a Cronenberg classic, featuring, among others, Michael Ironsides.
Among others.
And, what's his name? McGoohan?
Yeah, Patrick McGoohan.
And for those of you that don't know, he starred in the old series called The Prisoner, right?
Yes, from 60-something.
Very interesting series.
Yes.
Yeah. But here, Scanners. To summarize, in the world there are people with telepathic abilities called scanners, which are able to read minds, control thoughts, and apparently even computers. And
you really hung up yourself on that one.
Yeah, but in the movie there is this company that wants to have a program and build more or less an army of these scanners, but there is a problem because one powerful scanner has gone rogue, and now it's up to the main character, whatever his name was.
Cameron Vale.
It's up to him to try and figure out a way to stop the rogue madman, and during his adventures he uncovers a whole lot of crap.
A whole lot of plot. Perfectly fitted in one movie.
So that's kind of the summary. So it was actually my first time watching this movie, and I was not ready at all for some of this stuff.
I have no idea what's coming.
I mean, it starts out pretty fine. It's kind of self-explaining what it's all about with all the psychic power and stuff like that, but then it just takes a whole different turn. So it's also the movie, if you've ever seen the either a short clip or whatever of someone's head just totally exploding, it's from that movie.
It is a classic scene.
Pretty gory movie, really.
Yeah.
They don't shy away from using kind of extreme makeup and effects.
I mean, not to say too much about not to spoil too much, but the end scene it felt like Cronenberg was like, all right, that's it, I had enough. Go full balls to the walls. I restrained myself long enough.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, for the time, it must have been really out of the world almost. I guess we're just so desensitized this day to violence and gore that we don't even think twice about it. Or that might just be me. I don't know. Been too much on the internet.
You need help.
Send help.
Please send help. Help me.
But I can't really talk about this part without spoiling too much, but there is a part when the idea of telepathy takes just this 90-degree turn, in as whenever you think of telepathy, at least for me, I think of person to person, like thought transference or thought control, taking control or scanning someone else's mind. That is telepathy for me. But in this movie, telepathy seems to include pyrokinesis and what did I say? Not technokinesis.
Yeah,
because he goes in and telepathically fucking controls and rewrites a computer, and it doesn't even work like that. Take into account that during this period they were still using the large magnetic tape rolls, for data storage. But for some reason they say that, oh no, the data is kept in the circuitry. No, it doesn't work like that. Fuck. And then everything goes, fire and explosions and a telephone melt. It's like, wow. That came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah. It's a creative take, I give them that.
Very creative. And I think this movie has to have the record in amount of is it pain or an O face count that is not a porno.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like whenever someone is trying to or is using their
Scan someone.
scanning ability, the way people are trying to illustrate it, like, try and make it look like you're straining and concentrating. It always looks like a goofy O face.
It's like, yeah, when you nut and she keeps sucking. In layman's terms.
Using teeth.
No teeth.
Urgh.
Going to suck your brain dry. Is that the brain you're sucking dry?
Well, in a sense.
Despite everything, it's kind of a, it's a trendsetter for what was about to be for, telepaths, telekinesis, and all that.
Yeah, I actually wonder if this is the movie that put the idea of using mental ability to give a nosebleed or whatever as a sort of standard.
Yeah.
I haven't looked it up, so I mean, I could be wrong about it, but it just when they mentioned the side effects or the effects of using the ability, I think it was on someone, not on themselves, that there could be a nosebleed, nausea, convulsions, stuff like that.
First, the pain starts.
Another kind of, not really an issue, but a thing I really got stuck on a bit is that the acting is very hammy, especially from the main character.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very hammy.
No offense to Stephen Lack, but
I was actually wondering if it was supposed to be like a portrayal of someone that kind of lacks social skill. Like if you took an extreme autist and just put him out in a social gathering.
I could see that, actually.
At least that was my initial thought, and as the movie progressed, it was like, yeah, but the acting is pretty hammy from everyone. And then you had McGoohan, and he's just doing his own thing over there.
All right, but at first part of the scene, he goes around and acts like he's about to fall asleep. And the second now, I think is Dr. Ruth sleeping over there?
He looks either bored, megalomaniac, or about to fall asleep. That's his 3 modes.
I think that's Patrick McGoohan's 3 modes IRL.
Yeah. I think so too. My God, he brought himself into the movie. Well,
he showed up one day and refused to leave.
Cronenberg's like, what the hell are you doing here? Get off the set.
I'm getting a part.
But when he would leave, it's like, okay, fine, I'll write you in. God.
You could be a doctor who does all this. Oh, good. I checked the IMDb page on the main character, Stephen Lack, his name is. Very slim filmography.
I guess he just has a lack of movies.
He is, though, a world-renowned painter.
Huh. He shoots art before movies, I guess?
Yes. His work is exhibited worldwide in numerous museums, including the Australian National Gallery in Sydney and the Brooklyn Museum in New York City.
Oh, good on him.
Good for him.
Oh, he's a better painter than he's an actor.
Don't quit your day job, Stephen. Despite everything is good.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the movie?
I think it's a fun movie. It's a very fun movie It takes a lot of turns and plays around with the concept very much in a very entertaining way. And it has this distinct miasma of late 70s.
Yes. Very much brown.
Very brown, very fussy ties. Let's just say that.
And trench coats.
And trench coats. And cigarettes.
Yep.
Like... Yes, we're in a factory manufacturing medicine. But we smoke here. What? Yes, it was a different time.
Everyone using hazmat suits and then just walk through two doors into an office. Like, no decontamination or anything. It's like, okay, fine. What could ever go wrong?
Okay, then.
Just deal with pharmaceuticals and chemicals and all that.
Nothing important, really.
Those were the good old days.
Why can't we do that anymore? Because
As we learned.
we learned the hard way. But yeah, despite that, it's a fun movie, I think.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It turned into a comedy towards the end, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I couldn't stop laughing. It was just so... it's just so stupid. But it's charming.
Yeah.
I'll say that. It's a charming movie. And I like the special effects.
Yeah. Oh yeah, practical effects for the win.
Yes.
And what else did they have, I mean?
Well, they couldn't really do CGI at that point. Well, actually, could they? I think they technically could, but for one, it would look crap, and two, it would be so expensive. I think just a couple of seconds of CGIs for that movie would cost more than the whole movie production.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if you haven't seen it, you should. If you've seen it, watch it again.
See it again.
Especially with our commentary track.
Oh, yes. Aha. Gives you a reason to see it.
Exactly. So, those are all the points I have, at least.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. If you want to see a fun movie with with hammy acting, Michael Ironside, and a fun movie with good effects, then watch that.
Heads getting blown up and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and watch it again with our commentary. Provide your own movie.
Yes, bring your own movie, put our commentary on, and enjoy the company.
Exactly.
So, yeah. With that said, thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.